So, Tasha, I'll start first with you. Can you tease to us kind of where we first meet Julia, aka Margot, in the film, and then kind of how the character, sheds more layers and evolves as the film goes on? Because as we know, not all is what it may appear to be.
Yeah, I'm trying. It's hard not to spoil things. So Margot, I would say at the beginning of the film, is a woman that is very much not in her power. She has this kind of career that doesn't fulfill her, where she used to be a model, and she's with this guy and he's just sleeping with everybody. So she's not too happy, not too fulfilled, a bit lost. And then at least that's what it appears to be. And as we move on, there's more to her that meets the eye. Is really all I can say, right?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
And then for you, what were your thoughts when you first read the script? What were your thoughts about the film and the character? And what were you, I guess, excited the most to tackle in this film?
I think my first reaction was similar to when you watched it. I felt like I knew where everything was going, and like having done this for a while, this acting business. I read a lot of scripts, and I feel like acting malarkey. I've done a lot of read a lot of scripts, and tend to feel like I've got a good concept of the structure of film. And often you see a script and you feel like you know where it's going, and it does go where you think it's going. And this one just completely blindsided me. So from that point, I really wanted to be a part of it, because as a viewer, that's what I like to see as well.
There's also like 3 layers of being blindsided, where you think, oh, the big thing has happened, like
Yeah,
the big reveal, and then there's another one, and then another one. You're like, wait,
another one.
Wait.
Yeah, yeah, that's so true. Yeah.
Like when you get to that third one, you're like, wait, what is going on?
Yeah.
Yes. And although this is, like a steamy, erotic type thriller, at the same time, I think there's actually some commentary here just about like surveillance and social media, and what appears to be the truth may not be the truth. And I want to know, for both of you, did taking part in this movie have you think any sort of differently about not only social media, but just how we kind of live out in the open right now?
I thought a lot more about signing the terms and conditions to things. I had a few thoughts after doing this film where it says I agree, and I was like, maybe I'll just read that document instead of just ticking it. But I think the film does kind of, as an audience, when you're watching the film, you're also kind of uncomfortable in a way, because you're liking what you see, you're curious about what you see, you go on the journey with Pippa, and then you're also thinking, should I be liking what I'm seeing? Is it okay to watch? So I think the audience, as well as Pippa, become the voyeurs in a way, which is really cool. Yeah, and it made me think a lot about if it's okay.
Yeah, for sure. What about you, Ben?
I think Tasha's covered most of it. I think very well. But I think it definitely made me think about privacy. How much privacy that we have, and for me, I think what I find the healthiest mindset for me, and this is not for everyone, maybe for me, I just think, right, well, if I'm doing nothing wrong, then people can just look, and that's okay, and I'll just be completely exposed, and that's fine. So if there's no skeletons in my closet to find, then I'm okay.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of like, maybe I'm a bit of an exhibitionist as well. Maybe that's part of the reason I did this film, probably.
It's exactly right.
So I'm like, fine, I'll just walk naked past my window. If someone wants to,
around the trailers,
keep my clothes on.
Even in the middle of Canadian winter, it was just.
I know. It's good for you, the cold.
I didn't know how you did it.
Yeah. Well, thank you both so much for chatting with me today, and I can't wait for everyone to see this film. So thank you so much.
Thanks, Trey. You've got a lovely warm energy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice. Yeah, thank you.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you.